Although our death rate sits resolutely at 100%, many of us find it hard to talk about it. We've become strangers to dying, and many of us worry about it, perhaps more than we need to, because normal dying is generally a predictable process that is often much more gentle and peaceful than you might expect. At a physical level, dying is simply a process of the body shutting down. On some days it might be possible to do a lot, visit with friends, spend time outside. On other days it might be important to sleep, conserve energy, have quiet time. Gradually the quiet days become more frequent, and it is normal to slowly withdraw. People become less interested in visitors and may lose interest in food and drink as the body requires less energy for fuel. Now is a good time to think about things you might want to say to them. There might be loving conversations or difficult ones. You can start with phrases like, "Thank you," "I love you," "Please forgive me," "I forgive you." Over time, vision and hearing clarity may reduce, but remember that hearing is the last of the senses to fade, so keep talking. As oxygen to the brain reduces, people can sometimes become a little confused. Familiar voices can reassure them they are safe. You may also notice an increase in restlessness, such as pulling at the bedclothes, and it's a good time to hold their hand or rub their feet with a favorite hand cream. If they're distressed, there are medications that can help. As circulation slows, the hands and feet may become darker and get a little hotter or colder. When you notice this, you can simply add or remove blankets or clothing. This is all part of the normal process of the body closing down. People often lose energy for swallowing, and a small amount of fluid can settle in the lungs and the back of the airway. As they breathe, this can create a rattling noise, a bit like sucking up the last bit of a drink through a straw, and although it can be noisy, it's not distressing. You will notice changes in breathing, from fast and shallow to slow and gentle and back again. This can go on for some time, days even, as the person lapses in and out of consciousness, which will feel to them like they've had a lovely deep sleep. After a time, these periods of sleep will lengthen and the breathing will gently slow and eventually stop. And the heart will stop, and they will have died. So the physical act of dying is a natural and usually peaceful process. It shouldn't be something to be so very afraid of. If we know what to expect a little bit, perhaps it won't be so difficult. Let's talk about it more and worry about it less.